First of all, I want to acknowledge something. The fact that you're watching this video tells me something. It tells me that you care more about your welfare, your family, and your finances than you do about hating the other person. Now I want to talk to you about the different options you have for your divorce. What are your different options? The most common option is litigation. So let's look at litigation. What happens in litigation? In litigation, let's look at how many people you need to hire normally. So you have your own attorney. And then your spouse has his or her attorney. So you have two attorneys. And then if you have a custody issue or visitation issue, you probably will have a custody evaluator that you would pay to do the custody evaluation. And normally, per advice of your attorney, you'll have your own custody evaluator evaluating the custody evaluator. Then each party has their own custody evaluator. So then you will have about 3 custody evaluators that get paid for in your divorce. And if you have a business that need to be decided, you'll have a business appraiser. And chances are in litigation you don't agree, there's no trust, so you each will have your own business appraiser. So you'll have 2 business evaluators. And then you have a house, so you'll need appraisals, 2 appraisals evaluators for the house, for the value of the house. When you're dealing with support, most commonly each party has their own forensic accountant, so you end up having 2 forensic accountants. And then you'll have the battle of the experts about the finances and the support issues. Nowadays, because of the budget cuts, you'll have to pay a court reporter. And it used to be provided by the court, but now you have to pay for a court reporter. And it goes on. And before you know it, you have about more than 10 professionals that you're paying in your divorce. Now let's look at the collaborative process. How many people do you employ in the collaborative process? In the collaborative process, you have 2 collaborative attorneys, 1 for each of you. Okay. And then you each have a relationship or communication specialist that will work with you in your communication and with your emotions, so you can think constructively and wisely and work together with your spouse during the divorce. So you have 2 communication specialists. And then you have 1 financial expert for both of you. So you have a total of 5 professionals that provide you everything you need so you can work together and provide and come to a resolution, as opposed to all of this. And then what happens? What do you pay for? Because of the budget cuts and the department closing down, the courts are very congested. You're going to have to end up paying for a lot of attorneys' fees while they're waiting in court to be heard. Sometimes they're not even heard, and then they're postponed, and you have to come back again. What else are you paying for in litigation? You're paying for battle of the experts, a lot of fighting about facts, discovery. There's an enormous amount of fees and costs that go into discovering the facts. That doesn't happen here. In the collaborative process, you have full disclosure. There is no discovery. And all the communication and resolution comes through meetings, simple meetings together. The financial expert works for both of you, and so gets a prepares a complete report and assists everybody in looking at the different outcomes that are best for both of you. So that's about what it would take and the process, the simplicity and the complexity of the different processes. Now let's look at the outcomes. What can you expect? In litigation, you pay an unpredictable amount of money and spend an unpredictable amount of time, and you get an unpredictable outcome. It's a complete gamble. You have no control over the outcome. And the most cost of litigation is the impact on the children. Because what I didn't tell you, nowadays in divorces, there's a new law that children have a say as to their preference, which parent they want to go to. The impact on the children is huge in the litigation process. Here, the clients have control over the process, and they control the outcome because they create the outcome together. And whatever there is, the difference or the distance or the conflict gets resolved through communication. Everything can be resolved through communication. And so we build relationships, we build trust, and we build the outcome together for the benefit of the two of you. Your finances are preserved and your children are protected.